I'd like to start tonight with a moment of silence for a couple articles of clothing, but one in particular. The Minnesota Swag Club, which it says established 2022, unfortunately didn't even make it a year before it is completely dead and gone. Because I really thought that this was a great representation of this Timberwolves team one season ago. What a magical one. It only took like 17 years of being a Timberwolves superior to get a basketball team that was tritering and that you could love and believe in. It sure got established in 2022. It didn't even make it through 2022. And it gets capped off in the most proving way that that is the case. This team does not have swag. This team doesn't even have a soul because it was sold by Tim Connolly. Other obsolete articles of clothing. I love Pat Bev. The attachment that this state had to him, fucking gone. Vanderbilt, all the hustle. Nothing but hustle. Built all of it. Grinders on that team. Got soul, got heart, got swag. Not anymore. Swag Club. Let's do our moment of silence, okay? Before I forget. Okay. Let's get back into it. And I really tried to not put the negative energy out into the world. We went up by 18 points in that first quarter. We shot 70% from the floor in the first quarter. And I had the thought, I'm like, it would be the most Timberwolves thing of this year to blow this lead. And we're probably going to find a way to lose this game against this depleted Detroit Pistons, who are now 10-29 on our home floor to end the new year. They can't get out of 2022 without breaking my heart one more time, right? But I'm like, you know what? We're not going to tweet it. We're not going to put it out into the world. It's not going to happen, okay? It happened. D'Angelo Russell had a huge first quarter scoring-wise, but it wouldn't really continue significantly throughout the rest of the game. Rudy Gobert puts up just an abysmal half with 0 points, 3 rebounds, 3 fouls, and 2 turnovers in that first. Despite the Wolves' great initial shooting, they're still turning the ball over, and the Pistons bench catches fire from 3 and makes it so we don't get the splipperation that we deserve in that first half. And you know what's coming. It's the Timberwolves' third quarter. It's our big bugaboo, the one that always comes back and eats our ass. Actually, no, because I would maybe find some fucking enjoyment in that. No, we just get shredded. We were minus 17 in the third quarter last night, minus 14 in the third quarter, so we enter the fourth tied in this one. And we were down 11, 3 minutes into that fourth. And as the Wolves' lead is slipping, there's the possession where there's been some boos from the crowd already. And a shot goes up, ball lands between 4 Timberwolves players, hits the ground, and I think it was Magruder comes in and swipes the rebound and gets it in the middle of that crowd. I think they get 1 or 2 more offensive rebounds on that possession, and maybe Diallo draws a foul to get free throws off of it. And the boos came in hard there, which were deserving. That was just a collapse, and it's one that we've seen on that home court over and over and over this season, and it's a downer. And I wrote in my notes I was happy with the early rotations because Naz Reid was the first person off the bench who was good, especially first half. Didn't get a lot of minutes in the second. Actually had an incredible block tonight and had some good post moves as well. 2 blocked dunks on the night. But like with the game, even though it was a good start, like you kind of knew it was going to turn because I still am just displeased with the minute allocation, especially with Naz Reid just not getting on the court. We hammered Kyle Anderson and Jaden McDaniels minutes, which normally isn't too bad with how many people we have out, but they had very poor nights by their standards. Austin Rivers has really regressed back to the player that I was super frustrated with about a month ago before his stretch of 4 really great scoring games. And after those 4 really great scoring games, it's back to like maybe making a shot a night while not looking great defensively either. I don't know. I was hoping he would settle in between like the 15 to 20 points he was getting and the like 3 points and just terrible all around. But we're still not really finding a middle range in there yet. Matt Ryan's out there for 11 minutes, 1 of 4, 0 of 3 from 3. And for someone who's really out there for shooting, I looked at his career stats through 21 games, and he's shooting 30% from the floor and 35% from 3. So when he didn't really pass the eye test to start this stint with the Wolves, I don't think I want to hitch anything onto him either. Yes, the Wolves have a lot of injuries right now, but when you're losing the games you should win, especially at home, and really kind of embarrassing yourselves at home regularly as we've done throughout the season, and we didn't take advantage when we did have health and we did have home games, and then you're almost never winning ones that people don't think you're going to win. How are you ever going to have a decent season with that going on? It's just not going to happen. And the absolute gut punch that I felt when the Gobert trade went through has only been correct, and I'm just so sad at how right I've been. At least I got some tweets out on that one, so I can say that I was right. But it's not going to make me feel much better. The Ragnaret curse continues to torture us. 6-game losing streak going into 2023. I don't know.